Okay, you can freely ask all the questions at the ending. So let me start this demo session. Before to that, I just want to give a small introduction about myself. My name is Ram. I have 14 plus years of IT experience and in these technologies I have been working so far. Around 8 plus years of IT trainings and placement assistance experience we have. And we are like having EClasses.com is our website. You can see this is our website, and we are like from 2016 onwards we started these trainings and placements. We are located in Hyderabad, Amirpet, and you guys can reach out me anytime to interact with me from office in the Hyderabad. And also like we are going to provide for every student whoever is going to join this training, there is LMS portal. It's a free of cost and mobile app as well. So this is our LMS portal. You can find out your course, daily class recording videos, and you can able to chat with us through the chat option as well. And apart from this, like we are going to have like a so this Microsoft Fabric course I'm going to discuss in today. This is like a Microsoft Fabric, Microsoft Fabric with, it's a combination of Azure, it's a combination of data engineering plus data analysis, data engineering, data analysis plus AI. So these are all the things I'm going to cover as a part of this Microsoft Fabric. So before jumping into this more in detail, okay, before jumping into inside this one, what I'm going to do, what kind of background people are majorly, what kind of background people are trying to learn this kind of course, the Microsoft Fabric, why this is having more demand in the market, and how is the job market, what are all the things you are going to learn inside, we need to understand inside this one. So the minimum qualification for this one is the graduation and post graduation. If you have this kind of thing, definitely you can able to, you are eligible for learning this course. And like there is a people who are working in IT, and people who are working in non IT, people who are having career gap, people who are like a freshers. So these kind of background people can able to learn this course. So most of the time what I have observed, the people who already working in IT, they want to upskill their knowledge, they are choosing this Microsoft Fabric. The people who are working in non IT and they want to switch into IT, they are choosing this Microsoft Fabric. The people who are having a career gap because of the bank exams, civils groups they have prepared, those kind of people are so trying to learn this one. So when you are coming to this data side, generally there are like a three type of jobs available. So one is about a data engineering, data analysis, data science. These are the three different kind of jobs available in the market. And what a data engineer is doing, and what kind of tools so far we are learning for data engineering, and what a data analysis will do, what a data scientist will do, what kind of courses available in the market to learn this one. Data engineering purpose, either you can learn Azure data engineering course, or AWS data engineer, or GCP data engineering. More famous so far is the Azure data engineering course. And data analysis purpose, we are going to learn Power BI or Tableau or ClickView for designing the reports and dashboards over here. And data science purpose, we are going to use the Azure Machine Learning Studio. If you observe over here, as a data engineer, what he will do, a data engineer is simply whatever the business data coming from the supermarkets. Let's for example, I have a supermarket one and I have a supermarket two. So when there is some transactions as done by a person who is working as a data engineer, okay, who is a data engineer, what he will do, he is going to taking off the business data from this database, from this database. How the data will come to this databases, the data will come to this databases because when you are going to the supermarket and buying a product, that transactions data will come and store in the backend databases. A data engineer is going to consolidating the data from each and every database and storing into one staging area. So how a data can be stored into a staging area, by using some ETL tools available in the market. Once the data is coming to the staging area, that data again we are going to load into a data warehousing. Again we are using another ETL tools over here. Okay, so far, to do this data engineering, so what data engineer is doing, data engineer is going to performing of the data pipelines. He is going to create a data pipelines over here. A data engineer, he is going to creating of the data pipelines to processing of the business data and loading into a cloud somewhere into a storages. Okay, so to implement this data engineering project, we are going to use mostly Azure data engineering course so far. So once the data is coming to this one, the next step what we are doing is we are going to designing of the reports and dashboards. So by using a Power BI tool, by using a Power BI tool, we are going to designing of the reports and dashboards over here. By using a Power BI tool, we are going to developing of the Power BI reports. So who is a what is a Power BI? Power BI is a data analysis tool. The data which you saved in the data warehousing, we are using to designing the reports and dashboards and presenting like a visualizations. So to develop this Azure data engineering, we are using Microsoft Azure. It's nothing but a www.portal.azure.com. We need to log in there, we need to create. And if you want to develop any Power BI reports, we need to log into this www.app.powerbi.com. This is nothing but a Power BI. And for data science purpose, what is a data science? Data scientist means he is going to do some advanced machine learning kind of models, ML models he is going to develop. So like for example, if you want to predict your data, and if you want to do a system like a recommendations, for example, based on your customer behavior, I want to recommend some products what he has to purchase, that kind of things. So this advanced data analysis, if you want to perform, you can use the data science. For that we are using Azure machine learning. So to develop a project with data engineering and data analysis and data science, so far we are using three different platforms, correct? So now what the Microsoft is doing, instead of using these many platforms, they are combining all this data engineering, data analysis, data science all into one platform, that is a Microsoft Fabric. Okay, so whatever the Microsoft Azure data engineering, there are like 200 plus software services available inside. But all the 200 plus services are we going to use? No, only 10 plus software services we are going to use it over here. Only 10 plus software services we are going to use. So these 10 plus software services we are going to move from Microsoft Azure to this Power BI. Okay, what the Microsoft has done recently, whatever the 10 plus software services which we are using for data engineering purpose, they are moving into the Power BI. So now this Power BI contains data analysis, Power BI part, and data engineering, whatever the services, and data science related services. Then this Power BI we are calling, right? So now we are calling it as a Microsoft Fabric. When they have combined Power BI plus data engineering plus data science all services in one place, that is www.app.powerbi.com, we are not calling it as a Power BI, we are calling it as a Microsoft Fabric. That means Microsoft Fabric is not a new thing. Microsoft Fabric is a old thing only, but they are combining many things into one place. They are calling it as a Microsoft Fabric over here. I hope you guys understand. So what is a Microsoft Fabric? Microsoft Fabric is a combination of Azure data engineering services plus Power BI services plus data science services. Okay. So to do this Azure, to do this data engineering projects, what exactly we are going to cover inside this course? Inside this Microsoft Fabric portal, let me try to log into this app.powerbi.com. This is nothing but a Microsoft Fabric only. App.powerbi.com is nothing but a Microsoft Fabric only. So inside this Microsoft Fabric, you can able to find out all kind of software services whichever you want over here. All right, so what are all the software services we are going to cover inside this Microsoft Fabric, and what is the project flow? Let me show you over here. Let's go over here. Let me try to open one flow diagram, what exactly we are going to implement it over here. So Microsoft Fabric flow, Fabric, see there is a Microsoft Fabric flow. See here, let's for example, I have a supermarket in India, USA, Australia. Okay, So when there are like a customer is buying a product, that can be stored either in a Microsoft Azure cloud or AWS or GCP or in SQL, Oracle, or whatever it is. Now as a data engineer, by using a Microsoft Fabric, what we need to do is we have to use this data factory or the data pipelines, that ETL tool we are using, and combining all this data and consolidating into one place, that is called Lakehouse. And from the Lakehouse, again we are going to load the data into warehouse. In between the Lakehouse to warehouse, we are going to do some data transformations, data cleaning, duplicated records. We are going to avoid any null values, null validations, and any kind of new expressions, data and new derivatives we are going to perform in between Lakehouse to warehouse. So to do this one, either we can use a Dataflow Gen 2, or we can use a data bricks notebooks over here. In Microsoft Azure data engineering course, we have a data factory. The same thing we are calling it as a data pipeline. In the Microsoft Azure data engineering course, we have a Databricks. Here we are having the same thing, that is called notebooks. Apart from these two, we have one more thing, that is a Dataflow Gen 2. And in Azure data engineering course, we have a storage account with a blob or a data lake Gen 2. Here we are calling it as a Lakehouse. And in Azure data engineering course, we have Synapse data warehousing. Here we are calling it as a simply warehousing. So when I'm going to teach this Microsoft Fabric course, I'm going to compare with you Azure data engineering course as well. Then you will understand like how Azure data engineering is there, and now how Microsoft Fabric looks. So once the data is coming to the warehousing, from the warehousing we are going to designing a data modeling over here. What do you mean by data modeling? Data modeling means creating of the relationships between the tables. And once the data modeling is completed, we are going to designing of the Power BI reports over here. So I'm going to cover in this course the data factory, data ETL tool, Dataflow Gen 2, Databricks with the notebooks, PySpark. I'm going to teach you complete PySpark over here, and also some part of the SQL. So, and then after the storage services, Lakehouse, warehouse also I'm going to cover it over here. And as a part of the Power BI, I'm going to completely covering of the Microsoft Power BI, Power BI Desktop, Power BI Online Services, and DAX, how to write down the expressions. All those things I'm going to cover in this training over here. Okay, so mostly in this Microsoft Fabric course, we are going to cover data engineering part and data analysis part. As a data engineer, what services you will use? As a data engineer, we are going to use data factory, Dataflow Gen 2, Databricks, notebooks, storage purpose, Lakehouse, warehouse. For data modeling and Power BI will come under the data analysis part. Along with that, how to take some data from live streaming from the IoT devices, and how to store that data into KQL database, and then after how to design the reports in the Power BI as well. And also one more service I'm going to cover, data activators. That means I want to send some alerts to the customers. For example, my sales has increased more than 1000 rupees. So whenever the sales is increased more than 1000 rupees, immediately I want to send some alerts to the customer. So those kind of data activators service also available. That also I'm going to design it over here. Okay. So to learn this course, do we need any kind of prerequisites over here? Definitely, to learn this course, you no need of any prerequisites. But along with this course, I'm going to give you a free of cost some SQL and Python courses as well. So it's a free of cost SQL 20 hours and Python 25 hours. Some self-based recording videos we have created. So you guys, when you are joining this Microsoft Fabric course, parallelly you can learn this SQL and Python, which we are going to provide to you. So this is the day wise plan what we are going to discuss inside this Microsoft Fabric course as well. So day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, the plan we have shared it over here as well. Okay, so apart from this a day wise curriculum, this course is going to be taken completely 60 hours duration of the course it over here, 60 hours duration. So in this 60 hours duration, we are going to give you one end to end project as well, one end to end project as well. And also we are going to provide you some sprint wise tasks also, sprint wise tasks also we are going to provide it over here. And also we are going to take some mock interviews, and also we are going to help you on the resume build as well. Okay, resume build, mock interviews, sprint wise task, and one end to end project also we are going to provide. So the total course duration is 60 hours, we are going to take it. And also we are going to provide you some interview question and answers as well, interview question and answers also. So after completion of this Microsoft Fabric course, what is the certification we need to write down? The certification exam is DP700. We will guide you how to write this DP700 certification as well. Okay. And daily class notes, daily class recording videos also we are going to provide in this Microsoft Fabric course. Okay. So these classes, regular classes, we are going to start from Monday onwards. So we will announce the timings, what exactly the timing we are going to take this session from the Monday onwards. Okay. So the sessions we are going to conduct from the Monday onwards at 8 p.m. IST. Okay. At 8 p.m. IST, is that fine for everyone? Can you guys please ping me in the chat? Is that fine for everyone to join the sessions at 8 p.m. IST? Can you guys ping me in the chat if you guys are okay with 8 p.m. IST? Just send me a message in the chat. Okay, you are looking morning, right, Bharat? And what about others? What about Manoj, Balu, Hema, Venkatesh? What timings you are looking? According to that, we can plan. Our team will reach out to you guys. The final timing, like once we are identifying the best time for all of you. Okay, so the sprint plan, what we are going to create it over here, you can see we are going to make it like a kind of a agile methodology. We are going to create it over here. So if you see here, this is the sprint wise, we are going to create a plan it over here. We will provide you a task over here, and we are going to assign that task on your name, and then you can able to work on the task, the scenario which you are going to work, and there you can able to do a kind of a commenting over here as well. Okay. So this is all about this Microsoft Fabric course, and I will guide you how to create this free subscription to practicing purpose as well. And also I'm going to give you my account details for practicing purpose, this environment also. Okay. So this is all about this Microsoft Fabric training course which we are going to offer. So our team will call back to everyone like the exact timings when we are going to start, and what is the best time for everyone after you are reaching out them. Okay. So now if you guys have any questions, you can able to raise your hands and you can ask the questions here. Go ahead the questions. You guys can unmute and speak out.
Hi, sir. Uh, this is Bharat.
Yeah, go ahead,
So,
Bharat.
so you said like 60 hours, right? So, how many days in a how many days in a week it would be?
Monday to Friday we are going to take, and few sessions we can spend for weekends at the ending, not the immediate in the starting. Okay.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hi, sir. I'm
Yeah.
Venkatesh.
Go ahead, Venkatesh.
So I have like got to know like data engineering and Microsoft
Hmm.
Fabric. It's the same, like whatever it's there in
Yes.
data engineering, it's there in Fabrics. But you have
Exactly.
mentioned that AI. So what is the role of AI
Right.
here? Like
Yeah, I
you
forgot to
know,
mention that AI rule. See, nowadays when you are going to the interviews, they were asking a question: what are the AI tools currently you are working in your day-to-day life to make your work more faster? So definitely, when you are working on any role, even if you are working for IT or non-IT or anything, AI is the part of our life. So even in this Microsoft Fabric developer, as a data engineer or data analyst, when you are working to make your work more faster, because so nowadays it's very fast movement here, right? So you need to use AI tools to make your day-to-day activities more faster. So that's the reason inside this course also I'm going to use and identifying some AI tools to make your day-to-day activities more faster. And this you can tell them in the interview as well, to get an impression on you, like you are always in the updated and using the AI tools to make it work more faster over here. Like for example, how to generate some code instead of writing lines of the code, and how to make a documentation easily, how to prepare the PPTs. Okay, so these kind of things, instead of wasting the time by sitting, we are going to make a AI tools to help over here, and we are going to give you some prompts, like see, to interact with the AI, you should have a some prompting knowledge as well, like a prompt engineering knowledge also. That kind of prompts also I'm going to provide to you to get it easily. So this you can present in your interview as well, like this is what I'm using, this is what the prompts we are preparing, and we are making our work and reducing the time and saving the time for the client. Instead of doing in 10 hours, we are doing in 2 hours, 1 hour, something like that, you can able to showcase over there.
So like in fabrics, if we can integrate AI into the fabric
It's
also.
there
It's
already,
possible.
actually there is a co-pilot is there. So by using that,
Okay.
automatically you can able to do many things just with the prompts. You don't need to write any coding and
Oh,
commands. It's
okay.
a
Let's say
inbuilt
I need some
capability.
kind of I have some already sales order report.
Hmm.
So through that boat, we can communicate that, right?
For example, you
Yeah,
have a
I want to
database,
know that.
you have a
Mm.
data in a data warehousing in the fabric. Okay, so you can ask direct a question like, I need a customer wise sales. So you don't need to mention the name of the customer's name column or the sales column. So simply you can ask a question, because this copilot is already having a knowledge about your data. Because because the reason copilot is already available inside the fabric itself. You don't need to use the external copilot. It's a built-in service available. It can understand about your data easily, and it will give you the answers to you without specifying many information. For example, if I'm asking something you, and you know about me everything, then you will give answers to me quickly, right? So the same way here inside the Microsoft fabric, that AI tool copilot is there. You don't need to much feed money information. Even with the small information, it will return much over here.
Yeah, let's say I'll ask like, can you give like yearly sales of the
Yeah,
company?
that
So
one.
it will
And also
automatically
you can
calculate
ask,
and give.
hey, guide me how to create this pipeline to copy the data. It will give you step by step everything.
Oh, that's great, actually.
Mhm.
Uh, so we can clone that code
Yes,
maybe.
exactly.
Yeah, that's okay. And one more question from my side.
Hmm.
So, like, I just want to compare Azure data engineering and
that
here.
that
So,
comparison
let's
I'm doing
say,
here. Yeah.
yeah. What my question is. So, you have teaching Azure data engineering also. In that,
Hmm.
like, let's say if you go for data factory topic,
Hmm.
like, maybe you will, how many sessions you will take it? 10. Or when it come to fabrics, how many sessions you are going to take? Just like that kind of,
Same
or it's
what
same.
I'm teaching in the Azure data engineering for Fabric. Sorry, same in Azure data engineering data factory. How many sessions? What are the scenarios I'm covering? Same thing I'm covering here also.
Okay, because initially I have came for data engineering, and
Hmm.
after that I realized that I should go for
Yes,
data fabrics.
that's a right
So
decision.
if
Yeah.
at least if any miss say if Azure data engineering, data factory 10 sessions, data bricks 10 sessions, and
Le-
synapse 10 sessions, if that is not covered in data fabrics, again that should be the problem for me. That's why I'm asking.
Inside this Microsoft Fabric course, I'm going to teach you mostly 80% is on the data engineering part only. It includes data
Okay.
factory, Databricks, PySpark. So in fact, I'm going to teach you comparing to Azure data engineering. In the Fabric itself, I'm going to cover more the things, and you are going to learn more the things comparing to Azure data engineering.
Okay, that's great. And sir, like if I'm learning data fabrics, here. So if I want like maybe some Azure data engineering sessions or videos,
Hmm.
like it's available, or again I need to take up Azure data
It's a
course.
paid actually, but we are not going to give you a free of cost Azure data engineering videos,
Okay.
because
Yeah.
that's like a different thing. So Hema, you no need of any
Mm.
AI background. So here we are just using AI already created. We are not going to create any AI. Let's take it a best example, ChatGPT. I hope you are using ChatGPT daily, right? But I'm going to teach you how to use the ChatGPT to make it your work faster. That's all. So what is the best timings for all of you guys? Can you tell me? Venkatesh and Manoj, Balu, Bharat.
Yeah, whatever time that is
Okay,
good, like I have some clash, but I will manage that one.
okay.
Let me
So
see
our team
that.
will speak
This is
with
okay
everyone.
for
They
me.
will finally one time will announce. Okay, you guys can use the same meeting link for next session also. But timing they will call back to you everyone. Okay.
Sir, last question.
Hmm.
Like, let's say, like you are going to start like the course content, the detailed course content should give, right? Like, which dates, what to teach, like that.
Yeah,
Or this
day-wise
week,
plan we
this
have.
sessions will be
Day-wise plan
covered.
we have. Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, okay. Then what about if any sessions I missed that? Like, let's
Ev-
say I have some
every
emergency.
day the class recording will be automatically provided to you in our LMS portal. See, there is a LMS portal here. So let's, for example, this is your
Yeah,
course. Inside this course, automatically you will have a class recordings automatically will be saved. Every class recording video will be provided here.
okay. So like one more thing, sir. Let's say in any chance, like after a 10 or 20 sessions, I may, some personal emergency. I'm not going to continue. I want to continue in next batch. Is it possible?
You can inform to our team. They will move to the next batch.
Okay, that's great then. Thank you, sir. Like I have